Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Sunday. Hey, Sunday, November 6th. The moon is in Aries all day. We just fell back, and we are now on standard time, which we probably should always be on, but that's another story for another day. Of course, the Aries moon is a somewhat aggressive moon. Certainly feels the need to do something, right? When the moon's in Aries, we're like, let's get something done. Well, there's a lot of how do I want to call this energy? Erratic energy. Of course, we're in the middle of eclipse season, so even with every trine and lovely aspect in the sky, if you're in the middle of eclipse season, you're in an unstable period. Eclipses are the universe's way of saying it's time to change, guys. And of course, with the North Node being in Taurus and the South Node being in Scorpio, both fixed signs, change is going to happen. But with fixity, things usually break. Things fall and break. Things get hit and break. That's the energy of the fixed signs when they're changing. We have the moon make a supportive connection to Saturn. Of course, Saturn is in Aquarius, so there's some sort of discussion about and communication about maybe action plans. Okay, we do have Mercury making in conjunct to Chiron today, so even if you don't mean to hurt somebody's feelings, you can actually find that happens. That's never fun. We do have a sesquiquadrate between the Sun and Jupiter that generally makes us more optimistic than is prudent. Arrogance, all the sort of negative aspects we get with the Sun and Jupiter can come out in the sesquiquadrate. Sesquiquadrates are stressful aspects. We feel like we're sort of being put on the spot, either by fate or by people. And people who tend towards exaggeration. Hello. We'll leave your babies alone. Don't worry. I know there's a cat, but he can't get up that high, so you're safe. All right. Now, if the little girl was out, that'd be different. I'd have something different to say to that blue jay. So yeah, and then those who tend to exaggerate and the like, you'll hear from them. You know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, elections are here, right? We have the moon make a supportive sextile to Mars, which is nice. That's a nice thing, except that Mars is retrograde in Gemini. So discussions are being had as to what actions to take. Again, a lot of the actions taken will be reviewed because Mars is in Gemini right now, and when we'll hear about those actions is probably close to March of 2023. I know you're like, wait a minute, if there's shenanigans, we don't have to wait till March, do we? Maybe in some cases. Oh my goodness, isn't this pretty? Look at all that gold with the sun coming through. How nice. Mercury also makes a conjunction today to the south node of the moon. When things get near the nodes, they certainly get activated. The south node, is about letting go. And so we will see things that need to be let go of. We may actually hear some information or some messages from people in our lives from the past. And because we're dealing with Scorpio, it could be passionate or it could be complex, past relationships. but we'll hear something about the past. And then the last aspect the moon makes is a square to Pluto. Crisis in action, square to Pluto. So what does this all mean? I said a lot of things. I think personally that today we have to be extraordinarily careful. There are elements out there that are unstable, that are sort of working on bad information. Look at the kitty in the window. Charlotte. She's like, why am I not out? You see her? Oh, Charlotte. If I could open the window from this direction, I would. Hi, honey bear. Hi. Meow. Yeah, I know. I'll come in and get you. Watch out. Don't worry. So, yeah. So be careful out there, guys. It's just challenging. It's just very challenging. With Mercury at the North Node, this might be a good time to figure out what you want to let go of. What complications you're willing to let go of. Life is hard by itself, and then we tend to complicate things. So how can we simplify, perhaps, our lives? Hi, Charlie. What are you doing? Just sitting. Oh, running after leaves. Can you see this? He's running all around. I'm going to go get the girl. Then he can play with her. Well, that's the story, Morning Glories. And you guys be careful. This week is cray, as you all know. You don't have to look to the stars to know it's crazy out there. You just have to feel the energy. And it's always a good way. You can pick up on people's anxiety. It doesn't have to be yours, right? Just be aware, take care. We're almost there as far as the election. As to the other side of that, I think there's going to be a bit of confusion. But just sit back and be patient. Patience is going to be very important for us. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you again in the AM tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Namaste.